Hi, I'm Ed Pierce from SpaceCoastDaily.com. I'm here with Coach Andrew Disney of Satellite High School football team. Coach, Yogi Berra once said, predictions are difficult, especially about the future. So I want to talk to you today about the future of Satellite High School football. It's been on the rise the last couple of years, mainly since you became the coach over there. What are you doing differently to instill a winning tradition at Satellite?
Well, I think we have a program at Satellite right now, and we're working the program. We have a plan in place, off-season, preseason, in-season, and both the coaching staff, the players, the administration, the community, the parents believe in the program. They're buying into the program, and if they want to be part of it, they're going to work the program.
Coach, I can remember a day where the coach at Satellite High School didn't want booster program over there, but you have one of the most successful booster programs right now in Brevard County. Can you talk a little bit about the enthusiasm that your fans have shown Satellite High School?
Well, Satellite is going to celebrate its 50th graduating class this year, so there is no shortage of alumni. And it's a rich tradition that we have at Satellite with the alumni, with athletics in general. We're very proud to be Satellite Scorpions, and I think the Booster Club has certainly jumped right on that. We believe that football is the engine that's going to drive the entire athletic program. It's going to establish the pace. It's going to generate the revenue, and it's going to create the perception of the image, the identity of Satellite athletics. So it's very important to us that we do it right.
I know, Coach, in covering your spring game for SpaceCoastDaily.com this year, I was surprised at the number of players on your team that had come up through youth football program, the South Beaches Seahawks, and they took their lumps in youth football, but they seem to be very successful now. Is that an important cornerstone, getting the community behind your team?
Well, this is my group, the group I came in with 3.5 years ago, and so this is a group that I've grown up with, and certainly one of the emphasis of our program has been to solidify that relationship with the Seahawks and work closely with them. We've had coaching clinics, we've had Seahawk coaches shadowing our coaches. The Seahawks play their home games now at Satellite Stadium starting last year. We want them to wear the S. We want them to wear our colors. We want them to aspire to play Friday nights at Satellite Stadium. So that's very important to us. And I can tell you this, the vast majority of our starters, our seniors this year, are former South Beach Seahawks. And it's important to us that they start playing the game right when they're young, that they understand the value of the game and really find joy in the game. And I think that's what they're doing with the South Beach Seahawks.
So how does in your opinion, how does the team stack up coming into the season? I know you don't have all the players, you don't know all the pieces of the puzzle yet, but it looked like you were very far along in the spring. So can you talk a little bit about what you think are going to be the strong points of your team this year?
Yeah, absolutely. And we just got back last weekend. We were in Jacksonville for a 3-day team camp, a mini camp, full contact with a couple other high schools. So we gained 6 valuable practices that just worked right off of our spring preparation. And we do have people in place now. We are looking forward to it. I think we're going to have a very energetic and aggressive defense, and I think our defense is going to set the tone for this team. Up front with Kyler Arnold and Curtis Phillips and Matt Wynn and J.P. Scone, we have found 4 guys who can really come off the ball and love playing the game. Our inside linebacker, Grady Cable, is the best in the county at playing inside linebacker, led the entire conference in tackles last year. On the edges, Kyle Kaminsky is a big-time prospect who does good things. He was here earlier today. In the secondary, we got a free safety named Brad Ido, who really understands the game of football, has all of the intangibles you need to be successful, and loves contact. And he's exactly the type of kid I want in the middle. So we're building our defense up through the middle. We're building a team a unit, a squad that can run, understands the game, and never gives up and just plays to the end of the whistle.
I think that's important too, is that the more successful teams, like if you look at Coach Burke at Palm Bay over the years or Coach Halleck at Astronaut, their team's success has flowed on offense, has flowed from the defense, Is that the philosophy that you're actually looking to build?
Absolutely, and that's kind of where the maturity of the program is getting us to that point. I think there was a time, our last kickoff classic last year, we won 38-34 as a shootout. We would like to win those games 14-10. We want them to be physical. We want to be able to control the tempo. We want to be able to dictate the pace of the game. And I think we have playmakers on offense too. Cole Shell has had a terrific summer, terrific spring. Joey Hibbert on the outside. We've got a couple of running backs, Kyle Eliason, Alex Schwartz, only a sophomore. We've got some real weapons on offense, but their goal is going to be efficient. Their goal is to be physical, control the football, score when it's time to score. But defensively, we want to shorten the field. We want to increase our field position on a regular basis and play with short fields. And we want people to come to Satellite Stadium understanding it's the best place to Brevard football on a Friday night. But the home team is going to win. That's what we're after. Can
you tell me a little bit about your opponents this year? When do you open up the season, and what do you look for from the opposition?
Well, and I brought a reminder for me. I did bring our schedule because it's important to us. We're going to open up with Liberty on the road, and that's our kickoff classic, the only game we play out of Brevard County, which we're real happy with as well. We'll play Mel High at Mel High. We're trying to bring that rivalry back, but in order to do that, we've got to be able to compete with them. But the proximity brings that about. It's important to us. We'll play Vieira at home. Rockledge, arguably the best in our district right now. We're going to be going on the road to play them. Our district is as strong as ever with Astronaut, Merritt Island, and Space Coast, and all of them. And our non-district schedule is equally competitive, playing Cocoa Beach senior night, the beach ball at home, playing Arnold. They'll come back down again from Panama City this year. And the natural rivalry we have with Vieira, with so many of our kids from Delora, some going to Satellite, some going to Vieira, that continues to be an emotional and fun game to be part of.
So to wrap it up, Coach, in your, I hate to put you on the spot, but are fans at the end of the year going to be happy with the result from Satellite this year, or do you think that you can go right out and start winning?
I think the students at Satellite, the teachers at Satellite, the staff at Satellite, the parents at Satellite, the alumni of Satellite will be proud of the product we put out there on Friday nights. We talked about it's not whether you win or lose, but how you play the game. We believe that's true, but we also believe it's much better to win. And we're going to do everything we can to prepare to win.
Good luck.
Thank you.